magnetism of Earth. So in the beginning itself, I told you that best example for a magnet I have given is Earth. I told you that Earth will act like a magnet. Because of that reason, the people who are traveling in the sea, they were using the compass to see the directions. And that magnetic compass has a needle which always aligns in the direction of the north and north and south, so that they were able to travel in a particular direction, and they were able to reach their destination. So it was a helpful thing for the people in the olden days. So here we have to discuss about magnetism of the Earth. Earth will act like a magnet. Then we have to think, why the Earth will act like that magnet? We can we can extract or we can take some metals from the Earth. So from this concept, from this thing, what we can understand is Earth contains some elements. Earth contains some metals. So this Earth definitely it has some elements or some metals which are outside the core of this Earth. Core means it is the center of the Earth. Because of the pressure, because of the presence of higher pressure, very high pressure, the temperature at the core of the Earth is very, very high. So because of that reason, whatever the metal which is present, which is outside the core, will be in a molten state. There is a liquid state. And this liquid form of metals, they actually the most in the liquid form, the nickel and the iron are the main content. And these are in the molten state, and which is always in the motion in the outside of the Earth. So because of this presence of molten metal, the Earth has got this magnetic field. So this is the discovery area, and it is not known clearly even today. But this is the reason they have given. Maybe the Earth has this magnetic field, property of magnetic field because of this reason. So let me tell you some interesting things about the concept of magnetism. So we already know that the magnetic field lines are surrounded the Earth. They look like moving from south to north, forming closed loop. So these magnetic field lines are surrounded the Earth, and they will protect the Earth from any kind of solar wind. We are all heard of the solar wind. It is a phenomenon happening in space. So because of that solar wind, sometimes the planet may disappear or disaster may happen. So these magnetic field lines will protect from such solar wind. See, this is one interesting thing about the concept of magnetism. And I can give some more examples which uses the concept of magnetism. There are some birds in our globe, and they have some magnetic material, or they have some magnetic property in their body. So because of that magnetic property in such, they are actually birds, because of that magnetic property which is actually situated in their head, in the brain actually. So because of it, they will get a direction in which they have to move. Because we know that always magnet have two poles, which is north and south, and it will always align in the direction of north and south of the Earth magnet. So these birds get a direction because of the magnetic property which is present in their brain. So see, this is the application of this concept of magnetism in the birds. And scientists have also found that there are some anaerobic bacteria. Anaerobic bacteria means which do not use oxygen for the living. So such bacteria have some magnetic property in their body. And because of that reason, they will get a direction in which they have to move where there is less oxygen. So because since they have their magnetic property which will always align the direction north and south, that's why they will get automatically. They're not said. Nobody will say that they have to go in some direction. They themselves get that they have to move in a certain direction so that they can live there. So see, this is the natural thing which is in our nature. And I can give one more example. See, we have a sensation. I mean, we have, for example, I can give some examples. See, if you touch something, something like a cold object, if you touch the cold object, you can say it is so cold. If you touch any hot body, then you can say it is hot. If somebody touched you, can say you can what? You can get that somebody has touched you. How? Because of our sensation. When you touch something, there will be electrical signals will be generated in our body, which will pass through your veins, means the neurons. Through that, it will go to your brain, and the brain will say that something is there. Whatever, if you are touching a cold object, then the brain will say that it is a cold object. So this since we have an electrical signal, then it should have some magnetic property, because the electricity and the magnetism are closely related. In other way, what we can say is, if you touch some voltage sources like AC, alternating current, if you touch that, the current will pass through our body, because our body is a conductor. That is why the body should have electrons. So electrons have a magnetic moment. That is why our body should have also a magnetic moment. So whatever the magnetic moment or magnetic field produced our body can be measurable, but it is a very feeble one. Hence, it is a weak one. See, this concept of magnetism can also be seen about Bollywood. And this concept of magnetism is also used in the treatment of cancer. So in the treatment of cancer, this concept of magnetism is used. So this is some of the concepts which uses the concept of magnetism in our surrounding and also in our nature. So this is about the concept of magnetism